Yo. I know it's late. I know some of y'all are probably like, why is this man doing a show at 10:35 p.m. EST? Lee, what's happening? What's happening? I just wanted to show my face real quick, you know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all forgot how your boy looks. So I just want to show my face. Last Tuesday, like, what was it? It was 11/11 Tuesday. On the 10th, it was your boy's birthday. So I was in my birthday shenanigans. But I wanted to come on here. I know it's late. Not expecting too many people, not expecting a crowd. What's happening? What's happening? Salute. What's up? What's up? What's up? Breezy. 15 honey. Um Let me know if y'all can hear me out there in the chat. Y'all can hear me well. Y'all can hear me. I need to turn my mic up. I need to turn my mic up, my Rode mic up. I need to turn it up. Move, move my mic closer. Okay, y'all get me. Okay, look, man. I don't know if y'all feeling like how I'm feeling. I never thought, I never thought I would ever feel exhausted in a season. I never thought like I would be like ready for the season to end. I don't know who's on that bandwagon with me where I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over it. You feel me? Um this isn't really a long show, y'all. It's more of the same. It's like we're gonna get up here, we're gonna be upset about the play calling, we're gonna be upset about the time clock management, we're gonna be upset about we're just gonna be upset. And it's like, and it's more of the same, yo. Like every week. Hey, you said I'm there. Miss Struthers, hey, how you doing? Miss Struthers, you the person I want to talk to. You remember in one of my shows, you was like, who do we expect? Who do we think is gonna be injured this year? We was like, whoa, 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 superstitious, superstitious. You remember that? We knocked on wood. But I like is our whole team injured. It ain't our whole team, but it's like everybody. It's like this season, it ain't your fault. I ain't saying it's your fault. Don't think so. Don't. I'm not putting it on you like that. But, ooh, this game ain't hype anymore. It's just let's get this over with. All right, so let's get this over with. I like that. So let's start the show. This isn't Let's Talk About It Tuesdays. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna call this the late night. What is the late night football talk? Let's talk about it late night. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it late night. So I'm gonna start doing like late night shows that I'm gonna still do. Let's Talk About It Tuesday, but I'm also just it's gonna be late at late night. I'm probably just rant. Like I might just rant my ass off. Like we just gonna rant. I can't slam stuff around because all my equipment is too expensive to be slamming stuff around about this team. But trust and believe, I want to slam some shit around. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, so what we talking about tonight? Let's talk about it. They're being unprepared or injuries cost the Atlanta Falcons their season. If it's like more of the same. They said that Raheem Morris's Atlanta Falcons got to where Arthur Smith was in less games. So you telling me Arthur Smith with less potential on his offense and defense, this and got fired 5 games in a row. We we're trending in the wrong direction, guys. Like, but so I'm the Lochness. I don't even want to like. It's so disheartening. So I'm the Lochness. For those who don't know, I am the Lochness from the Lochness podcast. This is late night. Let's talk about it. Late night. Let's talk about it. And we're talking about our Atlanta Falcons and their injury woes this year. We're talking about the unprepared coaching and for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so I can get to road to 500 subs. I think I'm at like 120, 125, something like that. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's more of the same, y'all. It's more of the same. Like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I know we was going to lose Sunday because we found ways to crash out. Man, crash out ain't even the word, yo. I'm like, you just had an overtime loss in Berlin, which I had us winning that game, which we were going to win. Like, it's like, this is tiring. It's got me tired. Like, it's got me like annoyed. I'm like so annoyed. It's like knee slap, hilarious. Like, like that's like it's silly. It's almost silly, and it's like, how do these people still have their jobs? Like, I'm just saying, like, he said no disappointment Sunday at all. It really wasn't disappointing. It was just like more of the same. That's what I say. I just say more of the same. Um, the same type of culture. You're not changing the culture narrative to a point where we are just losing. You would think after just say 7 consecutive seasons of losing, you would have figured out how to win. You would have figured out how to get your team to where they need to be. This ain't it. This ain't it. So, like I said, being unprepared or injuries cost the Atlanta Falcons their season. It's pretty much a little bit of both. People were like, man, our defense. Understand, if our defense is on the field like 80% of the time, they're going to blow leads. They're going to give up big runs. They're going to give up big plays down the field. They are tired. Just what it is. You don't expect the team to hold up. And before I even get into that, let's get into, I'm going to talk about Michael Penix, but I'm going to talk about this first. If you ask me, hey, the Lochness, who do you have to go to when things are not going your way and you're down? Who do you have to lean on? Right. And I say, I'm on the team and I say, well, my fiance. I got my fiance to lean on when I'm down and things are not going my way. And it's like, I I don't even want. I'm gonna be 100%. They said, do we want Kirk Cousins or Easton Stick? I'm gonna be 100%. And I'm gonna look at y'all. I'm gonna get close to the camera. I would rather have Easton Stick in our offense. I don't want Kirk Cousins in our offense. Yeah, but man, you crazy. Our season's already pretty much dead. So at the end of the day, get Easton Stick his reps. Kirk Cousins, the reason I don't want Kirk Cousins is because when you see Michael Penix on the sideline sitting down, miserable looking when he's not having a great game, where is Kirk Cousins at? Is he right there with him? Hey, man, look, hey, when he throws an interception or something or throw a bad play, hey, did you see him going over there like, hey, what you seen when you was like that? Did you have them with the Surface Plus pros and stuff with the little thing, and they going over there discussing it with the offensive coordinator that was moved from the top all the way down? Are they going to? Or is he going to the quarterback coach? Is the quarterback coach sitting around him? Is the quarterback coach sitting around him? Is that 13-year veteran quarterback around him? Is the offensive coordinator around him? Everybody sitting by itself, looking miserable like a little puppy. That's why somebody like Ritter looked at like trash and ass. He looked like cheeks because the coaching culture, there isn't one. You think they said like, I heard they made a. You think people aren't coaching up somebody like a Matthew Stafford? You think they're not telling these vets? You think even Tom Brady, you didn't think Belichick or whoever was like, hey, what you saw when you did that? Do you see, like, yeah, absolutely. The defense is tired. He said the whole front office was in on Morris after not hiring him as an interim head coach. I'm telling you. Morris ranked 32nd as head coach and Zach ranked 32nd as OC, and the Falcons have the worst special teams in the league. At that point, the reason why we had like the best offense is because of Bijan Robinson, yo. Bijan Robinson was running his ass off until Jonathan Taylor ran his ass off, like he been doing all year. But because of Bijan, well, it's out here. Well, right there. That Bijan Robinson, it's my signed Bijan Robinson jersey. So, yeah, because they signed somebody that was injury prone. Well, he was injury prone. He was coming off an injury too. What is the organization telling these guys when they're injured? Hey man, if you can't go out there and play after we done paid you, might have to cut you. Because why the hell is Mooney out there? If he's injured, if you getting paid $16 million to run a route, you like this in front of you do like this. Hey, Penix, hey man, you see me open? And then when he throw the ball straight to you, open, wide open with your hands, popcorn on his hand. You remember? I don't know if y'all seen The Longest Yard when old boy he was eating popcorn. Kyle Mooney had that goddamn popcorn on his hand. Dropped the open pass. You dropped the open pass, bro. Give it up from Gonzalez, man. Saying Gonzalez, give it up for our kicker. I think we just need to keep him or until he doesn't fit the bill. Give it up for Zane Gonzalez, bro. Because at one point in time, our problems was we was talking about a problem about a kicker. We changed 3 kickers this year. Give it up for Zane. So far, he's holding his own. He said, "No more rise up. I don't want to hear that chant anymore." The new chant, "I Have a Dream" by Martin Luther King. Now, the new chant is the new chant is "Falcons, we gonna find a way. We gonna find a way." And Raheem Morris is in front of that. We gonna find a way. We gonna find a way. We gonna find a way to lose, or we gonna find a way to win. But we gonna find a way. We gonna find a way. We gotta find a way to win. Like, we gotta find a way to win. So motivational. Kirk was wishing for for a second chance. I don't want Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins look like ass cheeks too. He don't look no better. Dink and dunk Kirk. The defensive coordinator, Ubrick, I'm not mad about that. We got to understand our DBs, despite not having, like, AJ Terrell, he'll give up a good play once or twice. He's looking for the big hit. He don't sacrifice his body. And y'all got to understand, this man done got paid now. It never fails. As soon as somebody get their check, they plan it Devontae Freeman. You know what I'm saying? They get that Devontae Freeman in them. I'm not gonna cap. AJ Terrell, I'm gonna give him his flowers because he broke up a pass this time. Like, sometimes he don't be breaking up passes. My GJ be throwing his body into people. He don't arm tackle. He throw his body into him, and then he'll get up with a special ass handshake, and then do this right here. And I'm like, nah. Sometimes y'all be celebrating a little too early. That's the same thing I thought at the game when it was 3 minutes left. They were like, I said, no. I said, bro, we got 3 minutes on the clock. What y'all doing? 3 minutes on the clock. I'm going to be 100%. I'm not a fan of nobody losing their job. I'm not somebody that's going against. See, a lot of people going to throw this up. They're going to throw the black and white card up. They're going to throw the black card. You a black man. Like, I heard Mike talking about it too. Where you're going to use the card like, oh, wow, you talking down on another, you know what I'm saying? One of your own. It ain't about skin tones to me. It's about, I'm trying to make it make sense. If y'all can help me make this make sense, help me make this make sense. You have a guy like Belichick, who is considered like one of the elite head coaches out there, who had an opportunity to come to Atlanta. And we said, no, we want Raheem Morris. Who made that decision? Every head coach that we had an opportunity to get is having better success at another team that we had an opportunity to vet. I think when it came to Michael Penix, and I'm going to get to him in a minute, really, his development, I think because he wasn't moving around in the pocket and he wasn't able to develop to be able to understand what blitz packages are. It's like, and then also calling plays, knowing how to read certain packages, knowing how to say, okay, they blitzing. I know I'm bad at the blitz. So I'm finna do a play where I can get a slant really quick. Boom, 1, 2, throw it. So he said Lake and Robinson are trash. Soft zone in the end zone in high school pistol offense. See, the thing is about that too, they play off too much. I said if you jam people's receivers, like you had Bryce Young looking like, you remember when they was like, man, we could have got Bryce Young. They was like, man, we can get Bryce Young. I remember when they were talking about him coming out of college. We need to get somebody like him. When people go against us, man, we help them look better. We help them get checks, bro. I'm telling you. Tua, we help them get checks, bro. We gonna find our way. We gonna find our way. Hey, Falcons find our way. We gonna find our way. That's the new check. That's the new check. And you have Raheem Morris heads. Like you're gonna have a bobblehead that you're gonna put like a mask with Raheem Morris on it in the front, and he's just gonna be. We gonna find our way. We gonna find our way. Falcons find our way. That's the new chant. We gonna find our way. With practice. Next thing. With practice. I'm like, bro, shut up. I know how it is when you're disheartened, when your eyes are shifty, you're discouraged. My guy's discouraged. He go out there his media presence, and that's just a representation of really how he really feels. He's probably really ready for them to fire him. He's probably like, I'm ready to jump ship anyway. He said, I'm finna do a Jim Moore Jr. on y'all. I'm gonna just leave in the middle of the season. I'm out of here. Or he gonna do the coup. Terry made the decision. Oh my God, Terry Fontenot, bro. I get what they're trying to do. And I said this. Look, this ain't an indictment of this guy. I want y'all to understand. I said this. If you go back to my early videos when they pulled this guy out the ashes or furnace or whatever they got him from, Rams or whatever, I said, this man has an opportunity to be raised up by the family. This can be him. Raised up. He can be raised up by the fan base. That could have been him. That could have been Raheem. All of us like this, reaching out. Save us the dream, Raheem the dream. Save us. Save this organization. We could have been like that, raising him up, giving him his flowers. But I also said, if he fails, he's going to fall. I don't even know if this man going to be able to get another job as a NFL head coach or anything NFL related. I don't see nobody picking him up like, yes, sir, my guy. Unless when old boy go to Oklahoma, he take Raheem with him. But Vrabel and McDonald name a couple. I'm just saying, Vrabel doing good over there. I think Penix was scared to run. He didn't trust his legs. Another reason he panics with pressure. And that's coaching. That's putting him in situations where he's utilizing his legs, or that's also the medical staff assessing his injury, assessing his already injured body and what he has recovered from, strengthening said injury. I would have rather them, if anything, with us paying as much as we paid Kirk Cousins, I would have, if I was them, I would have said, hey, bro, we're going to go ahead and put you through that surgery before you even go back out there, bro, this year. And then with that, so you would have had all of this, and we would have ran with Kirk Cousins. We already paid him. And then you could have came out really with more confidence in yourself and your legs, right? No. Okay, no. We're not going to do that, because what we're going to do is wait till he re-injures himself. Because if he's bad up under pressure, it was bound to happen. He was already getting thrashed by the defenses with pressure. On third down, it's like the defense. I'm gonna tell you all. On third down, and the defense, as soon as you snap, is already behind the line like this, the offensive line, they gave up. This team has gave up. Look at how they play. Look at how they playing. Look how they play against the Saints. I'm gonna be down there. Look how they gonna play against the Saints. Look how they gonna finish out this season. Look at who's gonna finish out this season. They're not whatever. You gotta understand, it's a lot of injuries too. We got a lot of injuries. Well, we got a lot of key injuries. But like I said, we don't have depth. And like I said before, you're gonna hear me say Black Tate. So when y'all talk to Blackberry, tell him, say the Lochness said you was right, Blackberry. Blackberry was right. I'm still saying it. Blackberry was right about us needing a nose tackle that can push the pocket. I'm like, we don't need that, Blackberry. Like, hell, we don't. Because we be getting ate up on the run, y'all. I'm going to get this sweatshirt, man. Hey, man, you get that, we going to find our way. We going to find our way. Falcons find our way. We going to find our way. With practice. You heard it here, though. You're going to coin it, but you need to make sure you get Lochness his love. You might make sure you buy the Lochness said this. We going to find our way. We going to find our way with practice. Terry apparently don't have GM power to hire or fire coaches. He don't. Know who fires them? The owner. The owner says, get his ass out of here. And then they come and say, get his ass out of here. And then they go to front door and say, hey, man, get his ass out of here, front door. Like, what are they like? I'm not saying they need to go ahead and rush and get rid of this guy, but they need to rush and get rid of this guy. Like, what is it? Like, what is it that we have? What is it that he's doing right now to salvage himself to a point where we can go with who's our assistant head coach? Who's gonna be the intern head coach? It could be the play calling that got him hurt. I don't know who got him hurt. Maybe Penix not. It could have been a play. Like if he's not really developed how he should be. If he's not coached up, like I say, he's not coached up, my guys and gals. Like he's not coached up, man. They're not putting a nest egg around this guy for his development. Why are you thinking that people are calling for the whole coaching staff to be fired? And then what they're going to do is bring in another coach, and he's going to bring in his people. He said we signed Kurt after Achilles and drafted Penix with 4 season-ending injuries. What does that? He said who does? I'm tripping. I'm sleepy. Who does that, Atlanta? Oh, well, Penix. See, the thing is about season-ending injuries. That's okay. We're in a contact. It's going to happen. Y'all don't understand. It can be anybody. It can be anybody, bro. If you take those hits, it can be anybody, bro. It can be anybody. Don't think it's like, oh, he has season. And it's also about the medical staff and him rehabbing the way that he needs his rehabilitation work ethic he has for strength training and all. That's the medical staff. Whoever his medical staff when he was hurt in college, they probably was an A1. So with him taking his surgery, like I want to go ahead and get into him then. Michael Penix injury and season-ending surgery. They said it's a 9-month rehab, but I would rather him strengthen his core, strengthen himself to his confidence in his leg. We already see that this dude can pass, bro. Maybe there'll be enough time, and we're gonna have to get a bridge quarterback. We're gonna have to get somebody that's already a veteran just to take over. Hey, man, Flacco or whoever. Hey, you just hand till our boy get back. That's how Kirk Cousins was like, wait a minute, you just paid me 180,000, but why y'all drafting a quarterback? I'm like, shut up. You just got 100 million guaranteed. Why are you mad? I'm like, man, hey, robbery, man. Shout out to his agent. Sheesh. Rich McKay's been friends with Morris for 25 years. We hire friends in Atlanta, not the best for the job. Bro, that's why they go searching for people who used to be here. People that's from Atlanta. Hey, my guy, didn't you play for UGA? Ain't you almost out the season? Come on over here. Hey, I remember you. You went to KSU, right? Come on, man. You from Atlanta, right? Your cousin from Atlanta. Hey, Kirk Cousin, ain't your wife from Atlanta? They think if we bring somebody that's from here, they're going to be more likely to play here, and instead of hiring the person that's best for the job. But they're gonna have to change that. They're gonna have to make some major changes. It's gonna be like this offseason is going to be very interesting because the one thing that we talked about we needed the most, y'all. We talked about pass rush. We need a defense. We need to get pressure to we need sacks. We need this. Bro, we have it. Can y'all be happy? That's the one shining thing. If anything we got that's positive about this season is we have a defense. But we don't have a defense that can withstand the test of endurance because they're going to be on the field all damn day. They're talking about like, man, we can lose a Bijan Robinson to this bullshit. We can lose, Drake London. And then, the players feel it, y'all. Don't think the players are sitting here. They're under contract. And when you under contract, there's certain things and clauses that you just can't talk about. I want to know about this Ray McCloud. Ray. Inbox me and say, hey, bro, I want to get Ike Hilliard up here or Ray. I need somebody to talk to one of them and say, what happened? Off the record. You just tell me what happened for real, and I'll just sign a little NDA and won't say nothing. But I'll be looking at whoever it is like, you. I want to know what happened. I feel like somebody was just like, hey, man, that bull, we losing these games because of you. You know how somebody be like, hey, man, shh. No, but we losing these games because of you. Yo, sorry ass coaching, bro. And he was like, you can go home. I'm going to send you home. I was sent home before when I worked at Chick-fil-A. I was sent home. I was Ray McCloud at one point in time. Dude was hollering in the back. Fun fact. Dude was hollering in the back at me like I was his kid. I get it, you the boss, but you ain't finna talk to me like that. So I rolled up on my guy. And I told him, I said, hey, man, I get that you want stuff done, but you ain't finna talk to me like that, bro. I don't care how you talk to everybody else, but you're not finna talk to me. He's like, hey, you can go home. I said, I don't care about none of that. I said what I said. You can go home. I got sent home. Maybe that was Ray McCloud, man. That was Ray right then. He said, too many injuries. Too many. What? Whew. We suffered, man. It was that type of season when McGarrett got his check and he went down. I was like, damn. We didn't even get to see Blair. We didn't get to see Nick Nash. We got to see Kobe Bryant. Good job, Kobe Bryant. Can somebody get Brooks up out of there and keep Kobe Bryant going? Kobe Bryant is a dog. Penix just won't last a whole season without getting injured again. We're back to square one again. We need a healthy quarterback. So there's nothing wrong with Michael Penix, y'all. y'all gotta understand it. Let's get something straight, bro. It ain't about no injuries. Anybody can get injured. We can go get the number one quarterback in this next drive, and then somebody come off the edge and smack him, and he's back, his bow, and back his head hit, and he out. It's what happens, bro. It's like it's just what it is. It can't be because he's injury prone. It's all about the medical staff and then people not sacrificing their bodies to do stuff. Like I said, it's it's gonna take a lot. And if he leans on his fiance, and they even talked about it too, like my guy, if you're not getting that nurturing aspect, if you're not getting that nurturing within the coaching staff, you might have to go out seek help outside. I was thinking in my head, like with him and Michael Vick having those type of names, um, he would have got with him and trained with him, and or got with somebody that even went through that type of injury and what they did to rehab. It's like, bro, you're like, bro, you're a professional football player, although you're a rookie. You have access. I'm pretty sure they got access to get you access to anybody, bro. I'm gonna just be 100%. I'm gonna be 100%. I don't care what y'all say. This is on Michael Penix as well. Even like when you in the collegiate level, you have access to get everybody know somebody, bro. Yeah. It's not like if he had the right type of staff around him. The O line is the O line. Sometimes our O line pretty much held up majority of the time. It's like, even with it, like bro, it's unfortunate. Oh yeah, but yeah, man, it's put Kobe Bryant out there, man, and just keep it moving, man, keep it pushing. This is Penix's first year. Absolutely. Don't think them 4 games that we seen a taste. Pause that of him. This is his first year, and once again, he hasn't completely did a whole year because he probably needed this surgery the first time. He probably needed this surgery the second time, or whoever done it. It's so much speculations, man. I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna even speak on that. Great coaching does help a quarterback, especially with their development. A great trainer helps a great fighter. Absolutely. So we get a great trainer that's like if they want to, if this is our future, if we sure enough and we going off their word and say, hey, this is our future, they're going to invest as much money as they have to get this man A1. Period. Like that's just what it is. Like he's the future because people rock with Penix, bro. When people see him, Kirk Cousins go out there, people were booing. They don't want him. We don't want Kirk. Now, if Kirk Cousins went out there and lit that thing up when Penix went down, when he had that bad game, and Kirk Cousins came in, and then the other time Kirk Cousins came in, and he would have came and won us the game, then you'd have been like, oh shit. But Kirk Cousins saying stuff like, I want to be a starter, but you're not. I hope somebody's looking at how this dude is playing and not be like, you're not starting, broski. Not playing like that. Now, if you was out there throwing that thing, being Kirk Cousins like we seen in Minnesota, then I can see like, hey, he's like, if we lose against Noya, Raheem will not be back. The funny thing is, we still have a chance to go to the playoffs, which is sad. Because this offense isn't playoff ready. Now our defense is, and most people don't understand about our defense. They're not giving them enough flowers is because they're like, they be giving up this. I'll say, bro, they're tired. I can sit up here and take my phone, hold my phone like this. How many minutes in a quarter? 15. We got 4. There's 60, right? If my defense is on the field, if I hold my arm out here like this, right, an hour, hold my arm like this, right, with my phone, like this, for 45 minutes, more than likely I'm gonna be leaning like, damn, so that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's how our defense is. And eventually, I'm gonna want to just drop my arm, like, man, I ain't finna hold this. How you throw three tutties to Drake London? This man, like, he putting it out there, grabbing one hand, grabbing. These guys doing all this stuff and lose the game. That's disheartening. Guess what we got to do? Got to find a way. Got to find a way to win. Got to find a way. Gotta find a way. Gotta find a way. Falcons find a way with practice. That's the new song. Yeah. So y'all heard it first. Don't be trying to go sing my song somewhere else. They be like, laughing. I want you to give me my flowers now. Hey, we gonna find our way. We gonna find our way. Falcons find our way with practice. Now, that's my song now. I'm gonna let everybody use it. But that's my song. So when you say it, I want you to coin the Lochness. Like, hey, the Lochness said this. So everybody gonna be saying it. We gonna find our way. We practice. Like, back it up out of here. He said, I love Penix. Pause that. If I get you. I see potential in our future. I was like, absolutely. Absolutely. With the right coaching, like I said, he just doesn't have the nurturing culture around him. They're not it. And I told y'all, and I see this, bro, go look at other games. Shador, and I hate to bring out Shador, but when he was on the side looking down because he had a back, nobody was around him either. Somebody, a Ravens player came over there where this man was at. Get up out of here, bro. When somebody from the opposite team come over there and sit with your quarterback, y'all stop the cap, bro. He said, I know it was over for Kurt when he took those picks with Deputy Director Trump. Hey, man, read the room, bro. Our defense would be dead worn out if we made it to the playoffs. I don't know why we keep that going, though. Playoffs, though, we got to find a way. Kills me. We got to find a way. We going to find a way with practice. We got to find a way, y'all, with practice. I don't care what y'all doing. I don't care what practice. Practice? Talking about playoffs? Playoffs? But it's so disheartening, man. It's so disheartening. I'm glad he's getting his surgery. Hopefully they have the best specialists and the best people to get him where he needs to be. And they say it's like a 9 months. So 9 months. So December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. August is 9 months. And then the season starts September. So he'll have 1 month after his surgery to get acclimated. But this is the thing. That means we should honestly get another veteran that can be serviceable, that can help develop him as well. By that time, we'll have a good staff that's going to lead him into the right path and the right direction that he needs to go. And then he sit behind them, healed, healthy, learning from what he's done these last games from last season. and my guy take the crown and pass the torch, ready to go. Our defense. He said was his teammate at Colorado. Okay, that was his teammate in Colorado. Oh, okay. Isn't this his second or third ACL surgery on the same knee? Um, if it is, sometimes y'all, I'm not a medical specialist, but sometimes everybody don't do this. I mean, so yeah, so in his no, so in his right knee, he tore that twice. This one is his left knee, which is this year. So it's not the same one. He tore that twice in college, the right one. This one, when his leg went back, it's a partial, excuse me, it's a partial tear. It's not a full tear. But what they're going to do is they're just going to go ahead and reconstruct it so he won't have to deal with it. Um, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about him making a decision. It's not about, oh, we picked somebody who's injury prone or had two ACL tests. People don't understand. You can get injured, man. You can go and be the healthiest player out there, and you get hit the wrong way, bro. You out. It's just what it is. Yeah, we're gonna still need a backup quarterback. That's why I said we need to get a better we don't need no Tannehills. Kirk Cousins is a Tannehill to me. I call him Tannehill. You're a Tannehill when you don't want to help develop your replacement. Kirk Cousins is that. I wouldn't even want him on anybody else's team. I wouldn't even want him on anybody else's team, bro. Go ahead and go back to somewhere so you can go for 2 seconds and retire with your 100 guaranteed from us. Because to me, that's a sucker move, man. I don't like if I'm a veteran, like if I'm good at something, and there's somebody that's coming up under me and they like, hey, pause that, and they come up and I have to, I'm gonna eventually say, hey, bro, this is your time. I don't have my time. My guy feeling butthurt about, I didn't know they was gonna draft a quarterback. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes on that they don't talk about. We don't get the full story about stuff. So at the end of the day, man, it's like some sucker stuff to me. It's some sucker stuff. If like I said, when you go back and look at these games, you see Michael Penix sitting on the sideline looking miserable because he had a sorry game, or looking miserable because he didn't make the throws, or looking miserable because we lost. There's nobody around him. Nobody's sitting next to him like, hey man, da, 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 da. And I think it's honestly because everybody on the team is exhausted, y'all. I think everybody on the team is exhausted, probably with this coaching staff, exhausted with the close losses. We be winning, go up, and then we got to go ahead score, and it's like, so what? You know, it's just showing up. People are exhausted. I used to rag on Julio Jones for going, I think it was First Take or whatever he was, undisputed. And I was talking to Shannon Sharp and saying, "Oh, I'm up out of there. I'm up out of there. I'm up out of Atlanta." And it was like, "Whoa, bro, you ain't never talked before. Now you get on national television talking about you gone. Get up out of here, bro." But now it's, man, I'm trying to win. Now it makes sense. At first, I was like, "Man, some sucker stuff." But then when I think about it, now it makes a little sense. Little Murray, small Murray. Eh, I've always been an advocate of somebody, whoever they put behind it, as long as they do their job, bro. Is do we really need a quarterback? I mean, there's nothing wrong with a quarterback that can run, but you know who else was running? Dart. You know who else that took a hit? Dart. You know who else they took out the game? Dart. I want somebody that's going to be somebody that's going to do what they need to do. Kyler Murray, sure. I mean, if he can do what he need if he can do what he need to do, we got to understand we finna have a new coaching staff. We finna have a new coaching staff, so I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna perform. I don't know how they're gonna look at it. But I want to talk about this. Fans. I mean, I think this is my last take too. Yeah, it is. Fans are vocal about this season, and nobody's fired. You know what's gonna get somebody fired? I can't do this. I can, but I'm not finna do this. I can't waste my money because I've already paid my money for my season ticket, so I'm going to the game. Um, going to if people boycott, man. And I know we ain't got to a point where we're wearing bags on our heads, but we're gonna have some makeshift little mask that's gonna be looking like Raheem Morris just sitting there, and we're not gonna be enjoying ourselves at the game. No clapping, no showing no emotion, just sitting there with these Raheem Morris masks on our heads, and, and then we're gonna find a way to wear that mask and just look at this team with no fulfillment. That's exactly. It's getting to a point where we're listening to the music that they're playing in the stadium, and we're just dancing to the music. We don't even care about what's going on the field. That's sad, bro. Ladies and gents, that is sad to me. And it's like the reason why we want people to get fired because it's like, do y'all not see what we see, or y'all just like let's just I don't know. It's just this is bad, y'all. Like I've never felt like I didn't want to be a Falcons fan. Yeah, no more swag, man. We swag surfed the last game to even just. I said, bro, I didn't even feel like swag surfing, man, because it was too early, man. It's getting to a point we losing, and then they just offering us Chick-fil-A sandwiches, free Chick-fil-A sandwiches at the end of the game. Bro, don't you know how that's crazy, bro? Yeah, y'all just go feed y'all, man. Just go get y'all something to eat, man. You can't be mad at eating. You chewing that Chick-fil-A sandwich, pissed off Monday, bruh. What's happening? He said, I saw all my tickets. Oh my God. You didn't do that. See, I'm in the Dirty Bird's Nest, man. I can't sell my tickets, bro. I gotta pull up in that spot because if I sell all my tickets, I won't be invited next year. I don't want to be invited. I remember one game, they pissed me off. I was leaving up out of there. And I remember Miss Austin, she's over the Dirty Bird's Nest. She called me. Wow. Nope. Can't leave. Don't do it. She was like, Don't do it. I was like, girl, I gotta go. She's like, nope. Because then when it's time for you to come back in here, like you gotta represent the squad. I turned around, man. Turned around. I was just like, yay, Falcons. Woo. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man. Mac Jones with San Fran might be available. What you think? Mac Jones? He's not bad. I mean, anybody that can get us some wins or get us where we need to be while my guy recovers, man. I don't know, man. I don't even know how that even happened. He's not supposed to go to Norley. Yeah, we're gonna be lit, bro. I read it out, but yeah, we're gonna be read out. We need to let Terry pick the coach. Somebody pick the coach. Oh, we need to not let. You say not let Terry pick the coach. Okay. Oh, Ardelia. Cool people. She cool. Miss Austin. 3-7. My goodness. Yeah, man. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. We know. We gonna find a way. We gonna find our way. We gonna find our way. Lana found out. Well, the Falcons find our way. We practice. That's my new song for Raheem. We gonna find a way. We're gonna go back to practice. I'm like, bro, what else are we gonna do? What? That's funny. My phone started laughing. That's how I felt. I wasn't laughing about it. But he said disappointed but not surprised. Raheem is still trying to find a way. I'm trying to. We gonna find our way. We gonna find our way. Falcons find our way. We practice. That's how we gonna do it, y'all. With practice. Yeah, we always find a way to lose. At least we got a defense, y'all. At least we got pass rush. At least we got that. How you have like we got a good defense, but we ain't got no offense. I'm gonna ask this question before I go, y'all. I'm almost at the 1 hour mark. That's all I wanted to do. What are we gonna do with Kyle Pitts? What are we gonna do with Kyle Pitts? That's my question to y'all. What are we gonna do? What is we gonna do? We gonna find a way with Kyle Pitts too? What are we gonna do? Kyle Pitts, I always said it. Kyle Pitts will catch 2 significant catches, and then he'll be gone the rest of the game. He'll drop 2, grab 2, and then he gone in 60 seconds. Nicolas Cage over there. Yeah, he's getting cooked, man. Rotisserie, bro. Slow rolling. Rotisserie. Can't believe my appendix hurt. My appendix hurts. That's crazy. Just trying to laugh through the pain. Oh yeah, man. It's all painful. It's painful to watch. Yeah, it's painful to watch. We gonna franchise tag. Oh yeah. Okay. We can't trade him. Just better coaching around him too. Okay. Yeah, if he's the X factor like we claim that he's supposed to be, because like I said, when Matt Ryan didn't have nobody to throw to, he was that guy. But after he got hurt because he caught a pass by Marcus Mariota, Eminem, in the middle of the in the midfield, and he took a hit and he was out. And he like after he came back, he ain't been the same. So I said keep Pitts. Can we get like I know Mike had talked about us getting Algier more acclimated. It's like we don't use we don't use Algier enough. We don't use Bijan Robinson, and then we use Bijan Robinson. It's crazy, man. It's just we just need better coaching, y'all. Better coaching. Whoever they have to be the bridge quarterback, man, can we receive them with open arms? And it better not be Kirk Cousins. I will not. I will not receive that guy. When I was taking pictures, Kirk Cousins was taking pictures with us at the draft thing. I did not stand next to Kirk Cousins. I didn't. No shade to him, but I didn't. I just. Mm-mm. We don't utilize a lot of people enough. Pitts is up and down. Pause that. I said Kirk Cousins need to retire. He need to go to Minnesota and just be like, all right, or Washington, whichever team he choose, not us. We don't need his number in our Raptors. Go take that $100 million guarantee that we gave you, which whoever decided that must be on that Zaza. They was on that Zaza because that was crazy. But I've never felt like I wanted the season to be done and let's go back to the draft and let's start over. I want a reset button. Like this next draft, we better draft nothing but offensive players. We gotta draft some O-line. We don't need to draft no kicker. Y'all better not say draft no kicker. We don't need to draft a kicker. Zane, he's been okay. Keep confidence with Zane until he's not okay. Until he's not doing what he need to do. A nose tackle. Can we get a nose tackle? Jake Matthews. Can we get somebody to replace Jake Matthews? Can we get some receivers? Like I said, if we go all in like how we did with defense, like we went all in on defense. Are we gonna ever see Braylon Trice? Are we gonna see Braylon Trice? Is Troy Anderson gonna ever come back? See how we gave up Landman, to San Fran. Oh, Rams. Where he at? He's with the Rams, right? Yeah, I think he's with the Rams. Can we get a nose tackle? Can we get some receivers? Mooney has to go. I would rather pay somebody else $16 million than Mooney. And if he's hurt, he's hurt. That's just how I feel. Well, that means you're going to have one be a nose tackle and the rest be offense. We have a decent O-line, y'all. Bergeron, North, what is it? That big dude, Stormy, McGrady. Lindstrom been kind of messing up a little bit this year too, but he's still good at what he does. Noozle been okay. We need a nose tackle and I don't even know if we really need to draft receivers, because one thing we alluded to is this team is young, so they need the proper coaching around them. Do y'all understand that this team is a young team? Our defense is young, so we need our offense. Like Drake London, man, I can't say enough about Drake. We can't say enough about Bijan. Kyle Pitts is like, where you at, bro? I'm looking at Kyle Pitts like, you got more opportunities right now because we don't have a number 2 receiver. So you can be serviceable as that number 2 receiver in the tight end position. And then it's like, do you want to sit in here and take Kyle Pitts and move him to a wide receiver and then go draft her? Stop throwing the ball to Seals, man. Seals had it. We need a real cornerback too. I would want us to draft a veteran corner because our cornerback, we got Billy Bowman and Xavier Watts. Go a veteran corner. He said he lied about Mooney. Man, I don't want to talk about this man. Oh, Raheem is just a big liar. Man, I don't even look, man. Lamont had 18 tackles in one game. I'm trying to tell you, bro. We just let Lamont just go. Yeah, Pitts can't block. Like I'm saying you, that's why let him be a fucking wide receiver, bro. And then go get us another tight end that's a dog. Go get us a true tight end, bro. One of them big boys, like Gronkowski, like he ain't gotta be fast, he just gotta be big. Pause that. And then he's just gotta be somebody that's he can move. He's athletic enough just to catch the ball, get down the field, boom, he's a big guy. 6'5", 6'4". 6'4", 245, 260. I don't know, man. It's just do what you got to like. Get the team. I mean, and it's gonna start with coaching, man. It's gonna start with coaching and the culture of the coaches. I knew you were gonna say Brock Bowers. I was just thinking about Brock Bowers before you even said it from the Raiders. But it's another UGA person. See, we don't need people just down here just because they're from UGA. They was from Georgia. We just can't. We got to get the bet. Like if we get a tight end, like I don't understand. Like well, we got like Nick Nash. Are we gonna pull him up next year? Because we still got people like I felt like Nick Nash in the slot would be a good move. What's up, my guy? Treyway? What's happening? Like I still feel like Nick Nash in the slot would have been a nice little look. Even Drake London moved to a slot. That's a nice look because Drake London isn't a burner, but he's like bro is coming to his own, man. Drake London, man, I'm gonna need you to sign my jersey I bought when we first drafted you. I got a white Drake London jersey and a black one. I could have got my jersey signed. Well, things you do for love, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to sit here and chop it up with y'all. I appreciate y'all for sitting here with the Lochness, man. I got a Grady Jarrett jersey out there too. I signed a Grady Jarrett jersey next to my B-shot. Crazy. I just need Jesse Tuggle to sign my Jesse Tuggle jersey. I have it up there too. But yeah, man. Yeah, this season has been a letdown. We need to tell these guys to stop talking so big. Stop saying stuff like, yeah, we're going to be the best offense. We're going to be the best offense statistically. And then we have all the stats and we're going to be the best. But we're actually like the worst. It's like, bro, calm down. Ritter? Remember when Ritter like, they messed up. They fucked up, boss. I'm going to come up there and I ain't leaving till we get a Super Bowl. And then one year later, I'm over here with the Cardinals. Like, now he's somewhere else. Hush it on up, man. Just, hey, be humble. Kendrick Lamar, man, be humble. Oh, yeah, for Showski, broski. He said, I feel better now. He said, best bedtime story. I'm just saying, bro. Oh, my gosh. I can't. You know how many games I got left? I got to watch in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium 4. Sitting there like this. 5 if you count when we're finna go to New Orleans this weekend. And I just got to listen to the music and just be, just be happy and delusional. Woo. But I'm going to have a few drinks. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to be drunk. It's funny that the Falcons play The Saints and the Atlanta Hawks play the Pelicans in the same weekend. It's crazy work. Saturday we're going to the Pelicans game, the Hawks versus the Pelicans, and then Sunday we're going to the Falcons versus the Saints. It's crazy work. Said, not really. Raheem is our head coach. What results did people exactly expect? We had a 6-3 record and missed the playoffs. Yeah. It happens. It happens, man. It happens. But gonna end this live, bro. Hey, but like I said, man, for those who don't know, man, I am the Lochness, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all for chilling with your boy. And yeah, man, we gonna have to find a way, y'all. We gonna have to find a way. We gonna have to execute. Go back to practice. Get these guys ready for the next game. Got to find a way. I don't know what else I can say. He always saying, "Oh, he's a dog, man. He's a dog. He's gonna come back strong. He's a dog. We believe in him. I believe in him. Everybody believe in him. Coach staff believe in him. The team believe in him. Their players, his guys, my guys. Gotta find a way, guys. Gotta find a way. So we're gonna find a way, though. I believe we're gonna find a way. We get some people up out of there. We're gonna get some new people in. Like, we gotta. Right now, it's our offense, y'all. In the coaching, people like, hey, they don't have enough talent on this team anymore. They got too much talent. It's not really about talent. It's about head coaches. That's why you think like a Bill Belichick took no-name people and made them a dynasty. I'm just, man, y'all, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go close my eyes and have some nightmares about this team. It's about to be 12 o'clock in the morning. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's go ahead and subscribe to your boy at the Lochness Podcast. I still represent AFN. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just ready for this weekend. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out. I'll see y'all Tuesday. Once I come back from this weekend in New Orleans. And I'm gonna talk about what we did or what we didn't do. It's funny. We're gonna probably beat them. Like I said, if we lose to the Jets, I might have to do the Marshawn Lynch when I just come on this live and I'm like, I'm just up here so I won't get fired or I won't get fined. So Maggie Fontenot won't fire me because I'm like, bro, I'm just not finna talk about this team. Like, I'm not gonna keep talking about this team. More of the same. But I do appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, peace.